So now we're into what are termed enchantment items. We're going to start this one, because I don't have a potion, with a Phoenix Down. And we're going to pair that with one of these. Fire Gem work for that? Fire Gem works just fine for that. Yeah, it's pretty much all this stuff here that does the trick. So let's do a Fire Gem with a Phoenix Down in order to get Null. Just hits the one party member, though. So, not my favorite. Let's go ahead and entrust back. And we'll wait for her turn here, so that we can mix something possibly a little better. Yeah, it is a little better. Guaranteed. Let's do an X Potion, and then the Fire Gem. Let me make sure that's the combination. Yes, X Potion and Fire Gem will do the trick. Let's show this one off. We get Mega Null, which is basically Null for everybody, which works out great, and so much better than just your normal Null. Yeah, there's no way I have this list memorized. You need a guide anytime you're going to try to go with Riku's mixes. There are a lot of reasons to do that, too. But for now, we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to require a little bit of figuring on my end. Let's see if I have a couple here. Alright, yeah, that'll work. 2-star curtains does the trick, so let's do 2-star curtains. And we'll see what happens. We get Hyper Null. Looks like the same exact animation too, but with Hyper Null, not only do you get Null on everybody, you also get Cheer ×5 and Focus ×5, so you get some buffs along the way as well. And once again, I'll be back when I have more to show off. We're sticking with enchanting, though. We are trying to be as enchanting as possible. This next one's going to require a little bit of figuring for me. Healing Water will do it. Do I have something that's better than that, though? Like I have more of. I probably do. Healing Water. Healing Spring. Alright, Healing Spring will do the trick. This is actually the best one. Just 2 of these will do the trick. 2 Healing Springs together will get me Ultra Null. Now, Ultra Null works similarly to the other Nulls that we have seen to this point, but it gives you Null on all of your party members. It also gives you Cheer and Focus ×5, both of them ×5, just like Hyper Null did, but Ultra Null adds Aim ×5 and Reflex ×5. So lots of buffs going on my party. Let's go ahead and entrust back to Riku here, because we're not done. Alright, let's wait for her turn again, and we will go with a High Potion. You know what, 2 High Potions. I don't think I'm going to be using too many of those. So 2 High Potions. Let's see what we can do with that. And we get Vitality. Now, Vitality doubles one ally's max HP. That one's kind of a rare one to get, and not super useful, especially considering I'm already at his HP limit. It won't break that, so not so useful right now, but can be useful in certain situations. That's Vitality. Next up, we have... Ooh, this one's going to be a little difficult. Alright, where are my stamina tablets? That's the main thing. Stamina tablet. Has to be a stamina tablet in particular. We can do 2 of them together, and that will get me what I want. So let's show off 2 stamina tablets together, and that'll get us Mega Vitality. Which is basically the same thing. It doubles your max HP. But it does it for everybody instead of just one person, so it's better than regular Vitality. Makes sense. Next up is something similar. I'm going to need a stamina tonic for this one, and I don't remember where all these things are. I did just recently sort it, but that doesn't mean I have it all sorted out. Stamina tonic. All right, 2 stamina tonics, maybe? Yes, 2 stamina tonics together will get me this one. Hyper Vitality. Now what this did was it gave us all double our max HP, but it also gave us cheer times 5. So that is also useful in certain situations. Not particularly this one, but certain situations nonetheless. All right, let's get her turn again, and we will mix this time an ether and another ether? No, it can't be another ether. Fine. Ether and an Al Bhed potion will do the trick here. Let's go for that. We get mana. This doubles one ally's max MP, in case you need to do that. Let's go ahead and entrust back. And this time we will actually mix 2 ethers together, because that'll work this time. So let's do that. Mega Mana doubles everybody's max max MP instead of just one party member. Next up, we do have a mana tablet somewhere around here. Mana tablet. All right, mana tablet combined with maybe another mana tablet. Yep, that'll do the trick. And we will see what we get this time. Hyper Mana, which does double our MP, our max MP, and it also says it casts Focus. It doesn't say Focus times 5, but I think that's what it is trying to say. Focus times 5. Let's go ahead and entrust. And we will get more done. Oh, we're not even close to done. We haven't even gotten into damage yet. Riku, get your damn turn. Riku, we need to mix. This time we're going to go with... wow. All right, let's go with a Lunar Curtain, if I can find one. Do I have a Lunar Curtain or a Light Curtain? Lunar Curtain will be great, and we can mix that with a Mana Sphere. That'll do the trick there. Lunar Curtain and Mana Sphere together will get me a Mighty Wall. Mighty Wall casts Shell and Protect on everybody. Let's go ahead and entrust again. This time we're going to start getting into things that I had shown off during the normal playthrough, at least a little bit. Let's mix. This time we're going to do let's do an Al Bhed potion. And we're going to mix that with one of those curtains again. Lunar Curtain, let me make sure that's on the list. Yes, Lunar Curtain and an Al Bhed potion together. And that gets me Mighty G. Mighty G casts Shell, Protect, and Haste on all allies. So, hooray! That's actually pretty damn useful. We're starting to get into the really popular and useful mixes here. Let's go with 2 Light Curtains together. I think I have plenty of those. Well, Lunar Curtain and a Lunar Curtain will also do the trick. So 2 Lunar Curtains here, since I have so many of them. You notice that I already have some statuses on my party, but let's show off what this will do for me. Super Mighty G casts Shell, Protect, Haste, and Regen on all of your party members. So that is very useful. It's not the most useful one, though. Let's try to show that one off. That's the one that I did do during my normal Let's Play of the game. Well, I might have done it in bonus videos, but still, I did it before. It's super useful, after all. Let's do another one of the curtains. Which one am I using? Lunar Curtain. And we can combine that with... Oh, there's not too many things. Do I have a Gambler's Spirit? I think I have a few of those. Way down here. You know what? I can do a Pendulum. Lunar Curtain and a Pendulum will also do the trick. Hyper Magi! This one is my favorite. It casts Shell, Protect, Haste, Regen, and Auto Life on all allies. It is definitely my favorite of, I think, any of the mixes. It's definitely the most useful of the enhancements and the healing and stuff like that, at least in my eyes, because Auto Life is awesome, especially towards the end of the game. All right, next up, we have kind of a weird one. We have Ether mixed with a Remedy. That'll do it. I should have some remedies. There we go. Ether and Remedy together. That will reduce her MP cost to 0. Very useful, but it only hits one ally and it's random, so I don't recommend that. There's other ways to do it. If you started noticing a pattern, you might figure out what's coming up next. Next, we're going to combine an Ether with something probably way down on the list. Let's see. Actually, Farplane Wind, will that do it? No. I can hope, but no. The Gambler's Spirit will do it. I should have a ton of those, shouldn't I? Yeah, Gambler's Spirit. So I have an Ether and a Gambler's Spirit together. That gives us Freedom X. Pretty much the same thing as Freedom, reduces MP cost to 0, but now it does it for everybody, so it's better. But no! Shit. Oh well. No harm, no foul. My button got stuck there. It's been doing that lately. Let's go ahead and entrust over to Riku, which is what I wanted to do. And now we'll try to figure out what I can do to get the next combination. The next one's a little weird. I don't know if I have any of the spheres to spare. I do! I have a Fortune Sphere here. That will help. A Fortune Sphere and an Ability Sphere will get this one for me. As you can tell, this one's kind of a lucky thing. So Fortune and Ability Sphere together. And it gives me Hero Drink, which does give me a lot of critical hits for one ally. Let's try to find a better way of getting that done, though. This one has so many possible combinations for it. Let's go ahead and do a designer wallet. I should have a designer wallet, yes? Yeah, I have 64 designer wallets, and I can pair that with another designer wallet. Perfect. Miracle Drink does give everybody a high chance of dealing critical hits. So that can be super useful. Sometimes, not now, though, because I'm too powerful for that now. Next up is another very useful mix, but it isn't super useful for me all the time anymore. There's certain occasions where it could work, though. This is going to require some searching for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and use a Pendulum, and let's do another sphere. So level 1 key sphere will do it. A Pendulum and a level 1 key sphere together will get me this combination.
Okay, you asked for it.
And we get Quartet of 9. So basically, one ally will now deal a minimum of 9,999 damage every hit. Doesn't matter what it is. Keep in mind that's physical, magical, and items. But it's only a minimum of that. So he can do more than that. Also, recovery, magic, and items will also heal for a minimum of 9,999. But there's once again, a better way of getting this done, so let's try to show off that instead. This one's a little bit harder to get, but I should have the items for it nonetheless. Let's go ahead and mix a... I saw it down here. I should have a few of them. 2 Doors to Tomorrow together. That'll do the trick. And this will get me the much preferred, in my opinion, trio of 9999. It does the exact same thing as the quartet of 9999, except it does it for everybody, which is always the better way to go, in my opinion. There are times when you don't want to, but I wouldn't say you always want to go for it. Let's go ahead and get your turn again. Now, this one I've never actually used. But we'll do it nonetheless. Whoa, no. An elixir, that's a good way to start it. An elixir combined with one of the specialty spheres, like the black magic sphere. Let me make sure that's on the list. You know what, let's do a level 1 key sphere. That's better, I have too many of those. Elixir, level 1 key sphere together will get me what I want here. Hotspurs! Pretty much your overdrive fills up at 1.5 times the normal rate. That's okay, but not necessary for my purposes. I have all the celestial weapons on, which do so much better at that.